All right, I've got a Goodwill Bins haul. I just put all the shoes out. I have about 78 items total. 15 or 16 of them are shoes, which is pretty awesome because I usually don't pick up that many shoes. So I'm going to start here. I laid everything out. Don't worry. I have my cleaner so I can clean off my table shortly after. This is a pair of Sorel boots. So you can see the logo up here. And I was really surprised by the comps on this. So I've never found this style before. It's got a hidden wedge. These are in hot demand. They do have them in slightly different colors, but a lot of these are selling between $150 to $250. Now, I did notice when I was photographing that this does have a slight flaw. It's very not obvious. And there are some signs of wear with some heel drag, but overall, they're supposed to kind of have a distressed look. And even with the flaw, and I still have like 4 or 5 watchers on these, so I'm confident they're gonna sell for a really great price. So these are, you can see a little bit of wear on the heel. Sorel, I think everyone knows what Sorel is. The flaw for these is there's some subtle red stitching and a couple lines on each side, and in a couple places the stitching is coming loose. Now, it's not keeping anything together. That's not the stitching that, like, the boot's not going to fall apart. It's like a decorative stitching, but it was still important to note. I think I started these still at $199 or $149. I'll write on the screen what I listed these at. Typically, I'm expecting about 20 to 30% off my asking price, unless it sits for a long time. But yeah, I was really happy about these. Ironically, at this same Bins location, I found another pair of Sorel boots the week before, and they already sold for $90. So Sorel doesn't always do well for me. I definitely look up the style because, you know, I don't want to, these were at the Bins, so they weren't very much, but I wouldn't want to pay up for Sorel unless I was confident in the style. But yeah, I was really excited about these. So great fall, winter item. And here is another pair of boots. I was actually surprised by these as well. These are I think these were vintage Frye, but they're not vintage Frye. And what I mean by that is when I was doing some research, when you, I can't remember what website I was at, but it was talking about the different Frye tags, and it can kind of give you a year of when it was made. Now this has the black and white tag. Yeah, it has a black and white tag, which will be really hard to show, but it's in there if you can see. And based off of the style of these, some of this style, it's like a braided, again, I'll write the style name on the screen, but some of these are from the 1970s, but they have a specific color tag on the inside that would indicate that. The ones with the black and white tag in this style appear to be, I think it was the 90s or early 2000s. So still a vintage boot, but what people consider the true vintage of this style boot is from the 1970s. At least that's the research I did. And if I can find the article that I'm referring to, I'll be sure to link that below, or articles. Yeah. And I don't do too much research, but with a vintage piece, especially something where it's Frye, it might be able to get quite a bit, you know, the difference between $50 and $150, if you can find enough info, is helpful. So here's I think everyone knows Frye as well. Now, these are older, so they do have some signs of wear, but they're still in really great shape and a really cute style and a classic style of theirs. So, oh, the other thing was the heel measurement also is an indication of what year it's from. Anyways, I love learning with reselling, and the best way to learn is just by picking stuff up, you know? So anyways, the comps, I believe, I'll write on the screen what I listed it for, and again, I'm expecting 20 to 30% off. And some people say, do you get these prices? All my solds are public on eBay and Poshmark. I haven't done a what sold video in a while. I just don't really like doing them. I don't watch them. So, but my solds are public, and maybe I will do a what sold. I try to do one every quarter or so just to like throw one into the mix. But yeah, I get prices. I get prices for a lot of the things, but some things do sit for a while, and I do mark things down over the course of every 6 months. I'll usually bring down the price about 10%, and that just continues on until it sells. And sometimes, yeah, I do sell things for $5 that have been sitting for 3 years. It's not often, but it occasionally happens, and that's part of my average sales price, which is between $25 and $30, depending on the month. So anyways, all right, these are adorable. They do have some light signs of wear, but these are Anthropology, and they are Soludos. And Soludos I don't think is exclusive to Anthro, but this one actually says Anthropology on the shoe. So can't get more sure than that. Anyways, nice little espadrille flat sandal. I really like the little floral accents and beading. These have some marks on them. They don't have a lot of dirt on them. So it could have been, I don't know. I mean, they've obviously been worn, but I don't think they've been worn outside a lot because then there would definitely be more dirt. Anyways, they're US size 8. And I think Soludos is so hit or miss. Some of the comps can be 50 plus for pre-owned, and some of them sell for 20. So I think the comps for these were right around the $40 mark, 35, 40. These really surprised me. Now they do have a little creasing, which I tried to note, but I saw these. I wasn't too excited about them. I know you might not be either. They're men's, shoes. Anyways, but I saw that they were a brand. I think I saw the bottom in the bin, and they were Olukai. Olukai, Olukai. Yes, I had to close my eyes to spell that. I'm not perfect. Anyways, so it has a unique symbol right here. And so I saw these and I was like, oh, I didn't realize they made like men's shoes like this. They make a lot of sandals. They make a lot of casual shoes. So with a lot of the men's and women's flat shoes, the concept is that this part right here can fold down. And so you can actually kind of wear it as like a slip-on shoe, or you can wear it as a shoe with like the heel covered. Oh man. Anyways, so I have had decent luck with this brand. It depends on the style, but I was really surprised. Comps for this exact style, which I was able to find the name. Yeah, Walino, Walino. I should just stop spelling because I feel like that's going to get me in trouble in this video. But a lot of the comps for these are like $70, $80. The retail price on these was like $180 or something near there. I was really surprised. So there is some creasing, which is pretty common with this type of shoe, but they are in pretty good shape. I mean, there's some stickers. Those are probably, they look like they were just like walked on stickers. But so yeah, I mean, they're not brand new, but they still are in good shape. And if someone really likes this style, paying $50 or $60 for these as opposed to $180 new, yeah. So I think because there is some creasing and they're not perfect, I think I'm expecting around that $50 mark, which is still fantastic, I think. All right. These were a new brand to me. I don't know. They just kind of felt like quality. They're slippers. They're men's slippers, but they do sell women's items as well. Now I'm like, maybe they're unisex. I think some of them are unisex. Anyways, these are gray slippers, and there's a little tag right here, and it's Giesswein. Giesswein. You guys can write the pronunciation down below. So this is the Vent Solo. These are, they're made in Austria. They're size 48, which I want to say was a men's 12, men's 15. I'll write the US size on the screen. I'm going to be writing a lot on the screen because a lot of this stuff I listed, this was all from 4 weeks ago, and I listed about 3 weeks ago, and it's just been sitting in a corner waiting for me to film this haul. So my apologies for that. But anyways, there is some light signs of wear. You can just tell on some certain areas, but they're still in really great shape. And yeah, this brand actually has a decent following. I've never heard of it. And so the comps for these were, I think, around 40 or 50, which is just awesome. Also, I should say I spent $147 on everything here. I did that in 6 hours. I did go out to the car to grab a snack in between, so I wasn't like digging for just 6 hours straight. I probably took like a 15-20 minute break outside, and it breaks down to $1.88 per item, which is actually really great considering I got a lot of shoes and they're heavier. So all right, so these aren't in the best condition, but I did think these were pretty cute and perfect for the upcoming season. So these are Tory Burch, and I mean, Tory Burch always surprises me with some of the stuff that I find. It's not a brand I always pick up, but at the bins, some people search for it. So can you see the brand? Where's the brand or the little logo right back here? So these kind of, are similar to, a winter style Ugg boot or something like that. It's got the faux shirling on the inside. Yeah, but they just feel, they're not in bad condition. You can see right here, there's some signs of wear. I mean, they're pre-loved, I guess is the easiest way of saying it. Also, they do not have a size. I looked everywhere in here. I couldn't find any size. So I actually put them on. I am a 9. I can fit into 8.5, but I'm a little more comfortable with a 9. And these were, I could get them on, but they're definitely snug. So I would say these are probably, I would say comfortably they're going to be good for like a 7.5 if I had to guess, because, you know, with winter boots, you don't want them like right at your toe. So anyways, I did provide measurements. I try not to sell shoes without sizes, but yeah, hopefully someone just trusts me, and I'm not expecting too much for them. If they were in really great condition, I would probably expect, you know, 50, 60, but with these, I might only get, you know, 30. That would be great, but I still think they're kind of cute. So, all right, I got some sandals, and these are the Birkenstock. It's the Batula line. It's right in there. So it is a Birkenstock line or brand. But yeah, these aren't the classic Arizona, which are my favorite to pick up, but they do have a, you know, a cute little floral print. Birkenstock, I just noticed this is pulling off a little bit. I do have some shoe glue. I'm really glad I noticed this now. So maybe I'll have to put this listing on hold until I figure that out. I would much rather find out there's a flaw when I'm talking on camera than after shipping. Anyways, Birkenstocks, almost all of them, they will show signs of wear with one wear. So I don't let that deter me from picking them up. Obviously, I need to fix this issue, which is easy to do with some shoe glue, but I did just like the style, you know, just kind of a casual floral. These were pretty tiny. Is this another one? Oh, man. So yeah, so these are pretty tiny, and the size on Birkenstock is usually written right here and not anywhere else, and it's rubbed off. So again, I had to provide measurements. But I'm a Birkenstock wearer, and I could just measure my shoe and compare online or to like someone else's, and it would be fine. So anyways, all right. I've got to fix those, and hopefully I remember. These are a pair of Tevas. I actually thought these were pretty cute. Tevas. Do I have some other Tevas? No, those are Keens. You know, Tevas have a classic style. This is not the classic style, but they do make other cute stuff. And I just thought they were the color. These are a size US women's, and they're actually in pretty great shape on top. They do have some signs of wear on the bottom, but I think the comps for these were right around 25. Nothing too high, but this was a new brand to me. Another pair of sandals. It's Gazette, Gazith. If I were to watch my videos, I would just count all the times that I can't say things correctly and fumble on my words, because it's often. And we're human here. So I don't know where they sell this brand, but I picked it up because I thought the style was pretty cute. It just looks like a nice, comfortable shoe. It does have a little bit of the espadrille, a very, very, very low wedge, heel, block heel. So yeah, I thought the color was cute, kind of a nice coral color. What size were these? Okay, the size is in there, but I think I used my camera. The size is like way back here, and I can't see it right now, but they aren't very big. They're probably a US women's size, 7 maybe. But I do like the style. The comps are pretty mixed with this brand, but some of them were selling up to 40, 50. I think with these, I'll probably get 25 to 30. All right, I don't think I've ever found a true pair of LL Bean bean boots. I've found similar styles by different brands, but I've never found this exact style. Now these are the low, they've got a higher style or ankle style. These are a lower style, but you know, bean boots actually have some decent comps. These were, all right, at this point, I don't know where the size on anything is. Here it is, 7, I think. I think it's a men's 7. Oh yeah, 7, yes. 7. It's just kind of, oh man, I'm really struggling with the sizes today. Anyways, there's some light signs of wear, but these are, you know, desirable shoes. People search for them, and we'll see. I don't know how I feel about the low. I think I'm more of like an ankle when I wear boots like this, but I think some of the comps were like $50, $60. I'm not expecting that because they do have some signs of wear, but if I could get 30 to 40, that would be awesome. All right, here's a pair of CrossFit shoes. This is a popular style called the Metcon that Nike makes. They're very flat on the bottom, so you can do the weightlifting, but you can also do some running, and they're kind of a cross between like a pair of running shoes and weightlifting shoes, because that's what, CrossFit kind of does, a variety of things. But I really like the fact that they were camo. They are a men's, I'm not even gonna guess the size. Everything's listed. I'm just struggling so much with the size today. So anyways, I thought these would do a little bit better, but the comps were fairly mixed. Still, I'm thinking I should be able to get probably around 35, 40, which would be great. These are a pair of Keen. I haven't worn my Keen a lot this summer, which I'm kind of bummed about because that means I haven't been camping or hiking. I wear them mainly when I'm like at a campsite and I take off my hiking shoes, and yeah, or if you're just like going on an easy stroll, these are good. Now the thing about Keen is that I've learned the hard way a few times is this size sticker, talking about the size, this can wear off pretty easily. And I have picked up a number of them where it's worn off and I can't read the size. So I'm really trying my hardest these days to, when I find a good pair of Keen shoes, this is their classic kind of water shoe, you can hike in them, summer shoe, to make sure the size is visible. So with these, you can get anywhere from 20 to 40, depending on the condition, the size, the color, etc. But it's just a kind of bread and butter item for me. All right, the last pair, my dad used to wear this brand a lot. So I guess just because I grew up with it and I knew it was like quality. He didn't shop a lot, obviously, but he would just get, a couple quality pairs of shoes and wear them until they're worn out and then just get the same pair again, Maybe that's why both my parents are pretty frugal and practical. But anyways, these are Mephisto. So the little brand is right there. It's a pretty expensive brand. It's not like super high-end designer, but it's well-made, classic, and a lot of people like my dad just buy the same shoe over and over. But I was surprised by these sandals because they are a fairly desirable style of sandal. Now these so I feel like there was, so the only issue with this, which I didn't notice when I was there, is if you can see back here, there's some rubbing right at the back near the heel. Now, if I would have noticed that in there, I may have left them behind, but this style of sandal in good condition can resell pre-owned for $50 to $70. I'm still hoping that maybe I could get around 30, 35 for these. So I think I aimed a little bit high, but realistically, that's what I'm expecting. So yeah, I do like picking up men's sandals. Even if we're going out of the season, there are some places like LA that's kind of summer year round. All right, I just wiped down the table, even though I'm going to put pre-owned clothing on it, and I'm going to wipe it down again. Also, I should say, non-sponsored, but I usually like the grapefruit method, and that's what I've been getting for years, and they didn't have it when I did grocery pickup, and so they substituted this. It's the citron for Method. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I might not get the grapefruit again. Yeah, sometimes when those things happen where you get something and you end up liking it more, Okay, on to clothing. This was new with tags, so of course I was going to look it up because I didn't recognize the brand. It's a brand from Australia, I believe, called Seven Wonders. And it's new with tags. It's just kind of a comfy, very soft, almost like a Barefoot Dreams kind of soft, maybe not quite as soft, but that style. The comps are very mixed for this brand, which I find fairly common when it's like a dominant Australian brand. It has mixed comps because how many people here are actually shopping for it? I know people can relocate, but some of the comps were decent. And so I think I aimed a little bit high with this. And some of the comps are showing that I should be able to get around 35, maybe up to 40, which would be fantastic. JJill is a bread and butter item that I love finding. This is a linen, 100% linen top. It also just kind of has a little bit of accent with the tiered, I don't know if you can see the stitching, but it's kind of got a tiered look to it. It's flowy, it's kind of relaxed fitting. This is a size US medium. And some people don't pick up anything but linen from JJill. I pick up JJill depending on a number of factors. Price, how much is it gonna cost me? Size, obviously larger sizes tend to do better for me. But this one is a really cute style. It's linen and it's the bins. So that one, I think because it's a cuter look, it's not just as basic, I'm expecting about 25 for that, which would be great. All right, I'm finding it easier if I just put some stuff out instead of constantly moving back and forth. But this is a really beautiful dress and the brand is Finders Keepers. Sometimes it just says finders on the tag. Sometimes it does say actual finders keepers. This is a midi length dress, if I can show it. And it's got kind of a deep V, almost has kind of a kimono look style to it. Now it is a size 6, but it was a pretty I don't think it fit my size 6 mannequin. No, size small. It didn't fit my size 6 mannequin very easily. So I think that this does run a little bit small. It's probably better for size 4. But absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's polyester, so it's not like the best material, but it's just a really cute style. There was a small flaw on this. And at the bins, because I'm trying to pick up so much product these days, I'll bring home something that maybe I think I can stain treat. And basically there was just kind of a couple faint marks down here. I did wash it and I used some stain spray and it came out. So anyways, I'm thinking probably around 40 for that is what I'm expecting, because it is a really cute style. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I just went mental and I went upstairs. And that's why I'm a little out of breath, because I went upstairs, I was trying to find these 2 bags, and then I realized as I'm like digging through bags up there thinking I just had them in the wrong pile, that no, they were in my last haul. So basically all my hauls are blending together, and this is the real me. I try my best, but I right now I just filmed a haul a week ago, and I put that away recently. I have this haul. I have another haul up there that I've already photographed, and I'm working on a 4th haul. So in the last week, I've been navigating 4 huge hauls and trying to keep everything together. And I'm scattered sometimes. But the good news is that I've been listing and I am happy about that. So, all right, this is just a lightweight plaid shirt or flannel shirt. It's not really flannel. It's more just a button front shirt, to be honest. Anyways, it is an Aritzia brand, Tallulah. I just watched a YouTube video by Carrie Dayton, and she was trying on Aritzia clothing in the store. I don't watch a lot of her videos, but I do think she's enjoyable at times. And they have Aritzia, I've never been in an Aritzia store, but they have a really interesting dressing room setup, and she kind of talks about that. But anyways, I like the colors, the neutral colors of this. This is a size small. Based off of her video, they have some pretty decent pricing. I kind of knew Aritzia was trendy and a little bit higher priced, but I was surprised by how much some of it was. Anyways, with that, I'm expecting probably about 25. All right, here is a pencil skirt, just a denim pencil, raw hem. I believe the style is called the pencil skirt. It's Blank NYC, and it's a size 26. Blank NYC is not a brand that I will pay much for, but it does occasionally sell. It's my favorite pair of shorts is from Blank NYC. It usually takes a while. I don't get that much, but I did think this was just a cute basic. So I'm expecting probably about 20 for that. This is a really adorable pair of Anthropology shorts. I feel like this is perfect for vacation, you know, just because it's kind of tropical looking, but it's 11sies and it's US size 4. And I think the comps for that were right around 25. This is a pair of jeans I feel like is good for fall. I do have one of these listed, and I know it won't sell quickly, but it will. I mean, the Great does have a following. And these are the skinny. I just think with a pair of boots and, you know, a nice chunky sweater, this is a really nice fall pair of jeans. So with these, I'm expecting probably right around 25, maybe up to 30, but probably right around 25. This is a pair of Spanx, size medium. They're just a distressed jegging. So just a little bit of distressing in a couple places. And then they do have a raw hem. So just the classic Spanx tag. And this is kind of that all season jean, not too heavy. Can wear with sandals or can wear with, you know, sweaters and boots. But I think that's the thing about skinny jeans. Skinny jeans I found work best with a lot of style of boots. So I feel like if you wear a lot of boots, even if it's not the trendiest of the year, it still serves a purpose. This is a silk skirt, and it's marked by Marc Jacobs. Just pink, kind of has a little bit of a reptile look to it. It's silk. I like the fact that the back of the waist has elastic, makes it more comfortable. There still is a side zip, but this was a size 2, so fairly tiny, but just kind of a cute little feminine pink skirt. This one definitely won't get too much. It's Eva Franco, which is Anthropology. But I thought, you know, some people still like the tie-dye look, and it kind of has a little bit of that look. And it is a skirt. Skirts don't sell quickly for me, but they occasionally sell. So this is a size 2. It's probably the same owner as that one. I think it was around the same bin. But, you know, if someone wanted to put a black skirt or a black top, a black pair of shoes, just have a little bit of pizzazz for, you know, maybe a work outfit, throw on a black blazer. I just think this, I don't know, it's kind of cute. So I'll probably only get about 18 to 20 for that. So John Galt is part of the Brandy Melville family, and there is a following for it. Usually I would never pick it up at anywhere else besides the bins, or if I could find it for $1. It doesn't get too much for a lot of the items I've tried to sell, but it usually does sell. So a pair of shorts like this, I'm probably only expecting about $15 to $18. They're just distressed, tiny little shorts. A lot of John Galt, they don't have a size. This one does. It's size 24. But if they don't, they kind of have some weird sizing. It's not one size fits all or one size fits most. It's just kind of, they have their own thing. Anyways, but occasionally at the bins, I'll pick it up. This is a really easy photo. And like I said, about 15 to 18, which those things add up. All right, this is a pair of Levi's cutoff shorts. Now, the downside with this is someone did take the Levi's patch off, but they did leave the Levi's little tag on. So some people like having the pockets kind of exposed, and shorts. I figured, you know, probably about $20 for that. Maybe 25, probably 20. It's not a bins trip or a thrift trip without some Eileen Fisher. So this is size medium. It is a linen button front jacket, and I like the neutral aspect, the minimalist aspect, and yeah. So with this, I'm expecting probably about 35, maybe 40. So I have been picking up a couple brands that I typically in the past haven't, mainly to try them out, give them a chance again, but also because I'm just looking for product and I find these brands fairly often. So Zara, I've been picking up more at the bins, and Urban Outfitters. Now, I'm not expecting much with most of the items I'm picking up, but they are popular, common mall brands in a lot of places, and so I'm giving it a shot. I guess that's the easiest way of putting it. These are RSQ jeans. They're the London Skinny, and these are men's jeans. Nothing special, just a pair of men's denim jeans, but again, they're not very much. I'm probably only expecting about $20 for these, but if they sit for a while, they may only sell for 15, but it's still a profit, and I am just trying to feel out those two brands right now by picking them up more, and yeah. All right, this is a pair of Vince jeans. It's a little hard to read this tag. These I picked up for size. They're size 32, cotton blend. They actually do have a little bit of decent stretch, some distressing, and they're just kind of skinny. So again, great for boots. And they actually appear to be in good shape, besides the distressing, which is intentional. So with those, I'm actually hoping for maybe around 30. I picked up this style of 1 teaspoon recently in a size large. So now I have a size small and a size large, slightly different colors. But this is the 1 teaspoon, and the style is the shabbies. And the shabbies kind of have this drawstring waist. They're a relaxed fit, and they're kind of cool looking, at least on the model pics. So, and the comps for a lot of the shabbies are between $50 to $70 for many of them. So yeah, with these, if I could get 50, I would be stoked. I am moving a little quick because it's a lot of stuff, but I've said this before, you can always slow down the speed of the video somewhere down in this corner, or you can speed it up. I usually watch videos in 1.5 speed, and it can be entertaining. These are a pair of Levi's cutoff shorts. They're the size 5, or they're the style of the 501, distressed, and button fly, which I really like. So I can't remember, do these have a size on them? I don't think these had a size. So, oh no, waist 29. So they do have a size. So anyways, just a cute pair of distressed shorts. Levi's cutoff shorts, those are things that I'll definitely pick up at the bins. I probably wouldn't pick up those 2 Levi's shorts if they were at a regular thrift. These are Abercrombie and Fitch. These are the girlfriend jean high rise. I don't know, I know a couple years ago these were pretty trendy and desirable. I've never picked them up, so I've never tried to sell them, but they're just distressed. and we'll see. I did aim a little bit high because the comps were decent, but if I could get, 30 to 35, that would be great. Okay, we just need a sip of iced coffee. I haven't had enough coffee this morning. All right, where are we at? Okay, so this was a day where I found one bin where it was a lot of floral, a lot of size large around that size, a few new with tags, and some of it was like one of these is Forever 21, some of it was Lulu's. Lulu's I'll pick up at the bins. Forever 21, I picked up like probably my first piece last time because it was a leather jacket, but this one was like a cute little floral romper, and I'm like, if I got 15 bucks for it, it's adorable, and a size XL. So this one's gonna be a little hard to show because, well, it is a romper. The style of it, oh man, I feel like I'm gonna have to do some awkward modeling for this, but that's what we're here for. So you're not, I know that. So basically you have these really long strings and it goes around the back. This looks really great with my outfit. And then you twist it, you're obviously wearing the romper, and then you twist it again and you tie it in the back. Does that make sense? I should just insert a photo of it on the mannequin. That's probably what I should have done, but I'll leave this in because sometimes I have fun while I'm doing thrift hauls, and I hope you're entertained when I do silly stuff like that. So this is a Lulu size large, and it is just a floral little romper. I had to figure it out, but it really wasn't that difficult. And yeah, some of the comps for similar, I couldn't find this exact one, were in the 35 range if they were, 35-40 range if they were new with tags. So, all right, that took a lot of effort. Also, I just gave the dog peanut butter because she's giving me the dirty look of like, please pay attention to me. All right, Free People shorts. And these are a size 25, just cut off shorts. Someone recently left a comment saying they were not picking up jean shorts anymore because they couldn't sell them. Jean shorts are an easy photograph for me. They don't take up a lot of space and storage. And while they are not the fastest sellers for a lot of them, they do eventually sell. Some people like to bundle them. And in 5 months, 4 to 5 months, people will start shopping for spring and summer again because they'll be tired of winter. So yeah, I don't know. They're very easy for me, and I know they're not going to move quick. So I just don't want to give the impression that just because we pick stuff up doesn't mean it's going to move quickly or sell for much money, which is why I try to share approximate comps so that you have an idea that, oh, she's only expecting $15 for that. And if that's too low for you, then you might not want to pick up that style or that brand. But I do try to be transparent about that because I do pick up a variety of price points. So, all right, this is a brand I haven't found in a while, and the comps look like they've gone down a little bit. I haven't picked it up in about 2 years, and it used to be like an exciting one for me to find, which is Jen's Pirate Booty. I've never sold like a little button front shirt, so this is just kind of a new style. I've sold quite a few dresses by this brand, and they're kind of boho, and so it might just be the fact that this isn't the most desirable item from them, but I'm probably only expecting about 25 to 30. Some of the dresses by Jen's Pirate Booty can do much better, close to 100, so on the resale market. So yeah, it's a brand I still kind of, I haven't seen that in a while, I get excited about, but that's not going to sell for too much. I would love it if I could find more winter stuff, but most of Southern California does not have winters. And so now a lot of people do like to go up to Tahoe and Mammoth to go snowboarding and stuff like that, but winter items are not as necessary on the everyday. So it's not as often as I find them, but this is a nice outdoor research. Is that what it is? Yeah. Outdoor research jacket. I've only picked up this brand once before, and I did find this style. It looks like some of the comps look like they're around the 60-70 mark. So I think I started this right around 99, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a size large. I have not tried this on because this isn't really my color, but I do think it's a really cute jacket. There were a couple little tiny spots, which I just noted, but yeah, I'm always excited to find winter stuff because it usually has a higher price point for many brands. So it's like a surprise every time I do a haul because I have the memory of a fish. All right, this is not snapped together. So this is a T. Alexander Wang, just a button front or snap front jacket. This is just a classic piece. I feel like you can really do a lot with this because it's neutral and it's basic and it's easy to layer. T. Alexander Wang is designer, but it's not his highest line. It's kind of one of the more ready to wear lines, but this is just a polyester blend. It does have some stretch, and it is a size, it's a size small. So yeah, I thought this was a great neutral. With this, I'm expecting maybe around 40. These I was really excited. I'm always excited to find Athleta or Lululemon, or what's the other brand that I sometimes find plus size. Anyways, Athleta plus size. I don't find it that often, but these are not really a workout pant. They're kind of an everyday pant. And on the website, I'll write the style name. On the website, it said, perfect for travel or commuting. I don't know. Anyway, so I think it's just more of a comfy casual pant, but they're size 18. They do have some stretch, and then the bottom is just kind of a straight leg with 2 slits. So just a comfort pant, some zipped pockets, and yeah, relaxed fit. So not really workout, but I know this is a great basic for someone. And the comps for that style, I didn't find any in that size, I don't believe, but in that style, it was right around $30. So if I could get 30, 35, that would be awesome. This brand I sold recently, it's called Tentree. And then I found these. They're absolutely adorable. Just comfortable drawstring pair of shorts. Tentree, it looks like there's people that like the brand. It's not a very expensive brand, so the comps aren't very high. But I did sell one item very quickly. And so, yeah, size large. Again, not the right season, but LA, Florida, I have you year round. So these are a pair of Anthropology jeans, 11sies. And I absolutely love the style of this. Now these, some would say is on trend because it's a little bit of a wider leg. These can be worn with boots as well if you just wear the boots under, obviously. Maybe a nice heeled boots with these, but just a really classic style, and I absolutely love the button accents. Also on the back. A little bit of a high rise. This one is a size 2, US 2. All right, this is a Newatags and Philanthropy. Why am I, because it's covering up part of it. What does it say right here? All right, because it's tied to that part. So there's the brand. I've sold this a few times, and I'm always surprised by the comps, but this is a little dress, mini dress. It is a size small, so it would be a fairly fitted style. I think this would actually probably be better for an extra small. Maybe a tunic as opposed to just a mini dress. Guess it just depends on your height. But anyways, some of the comps for these items, I mean, this dress might get $30, which it just seems lightweight and basic, but that brand has done well for me. Well, meaning a lot of items between 30 and 50. So yeah. Here's another Lulu's, that same bin I was referring to. This one also has this tag. Now this one is a size medium. And it's just a semi-sheer, lightweight maxi dress with 2 slits on the front. And it does have a little bit of the off-the-shoulder sleeve and very stretchy right here. So yeah, the comps for these, like I said, around 35 to 40 for a lot of them if they were new tags. So yeah, this one is the Forever 21. Again, this may be my second Forever 21 piece that I've ever picked up, but new with tags, size XL, cute little floral romper. The retail price on this is $19.90. Someone left a comment in my last video saying that sometimes they will move through, like it's fast fashion, obviously. So they move through styles so quickly that sometimes that person was saying they mark above the retail price if it's a desirable item. I listed this at 17 or something. I mean, it's not the best quality. It's probably good for a few uses, but you know, if you're going to a concert or something like that. The thing I don't it's not that I don't understand. The top part is not lined. So I guess the good thing is you could wear maybe a little cami or a little bralette, but it does have some exposed arms on each side, and I think someone could make this really cute. So I'm only expecting, 14, 15, but it's very lightweight and I'm okay with that. All right, this is an adorable dress by Torrid, and I love the fact that this screams fall. And I think I was steaming this in a Chatty Work with me a couple weeks ago, but it's Torrid size 5. And it's just kind of a black lightweight sweater material on the top, and then it's got the floral bottom. I feel like you could wear this with some boots or some flats, whatever. But I just thought it was a pretty cute, comfortable looking dress. So were there pockets? I don't think there are pockets. But anyways, I'm hoping for maybe around 30 for that, just because it is season appropriate. And the 5 is a really great size to find because I don't find it as often. So this is Michael Stars, which if you've been around the block of reselling for a while, you know it's sold at Nordstrom. It's not the cheapest, but it does not have a good resale value. Now I picked this up because I liked the style of it. And so this is a linen dress. It has a little bit of that minimalist vibe. It does have some pockets. On the back, it has a tie at the top. And then you can just see there's some places where there's just some exposed stitching. But the stock photo of this dress looks absolutely adorable. I'm not expecting much, maybe $20, $25, but it probably retailed for over $100. So yeah. All right, this is J.Crew, size large. This is a little peplum top. I feel like this with a pair of black pants and a pair of shoes for work is a really cute outfit, something I would have worn, but just J.Crew, size large. I'm probably expecting or hoping for about 18, 20. This is DRA Los Angeles. I picked this up because it's very lightweight, so did not cost much. There's a little loose string I've got to cut, but it's absolutely adorable. Just a little yellow, kind of looks like it's not seashell, but it kind of looks like it has seashell print. It's maybe, no. Anyways, that's probably gonna get, 18 to 20. Here's a Lululemon tee. It's just a basic V-neck tee. There's no size on this anywhere that I could find. So it did fit great on my size 6 mannequin. So I just noted that. Here's the little logo back here, but it doesn't really feel like a workout, just more of a casual tee. And with that, I'm expecting right around 20. Here's a pair of Abercrombie & Fitch size large, and they're a pink elastic waist jogger pant. They kind of look, they're not, they kind of look like snowboarding pants a little bit. They kind of give me that vibe, but they're not snow pants. They just have a little bit of that look. Anyways, nice pair of joggers, great size, feminine color pink. So I am hoping for about maybe 30 for these. Again, I'm giving approximate comps on what I can remember, but 20 to 30% off my asking price, however I listed. So this is a Chico's cardigan. It's size 3, which is equivalent to 18-20, I think. So it's just a gray cardigan, mid-length cardigan. There's nothing that exciting about it. Chico's is not something I pick up all the time by any means, but because this is a really nice basic, especially for fall, a great layering piece for the office, I decided to grab it. I'll probably only get about $20 for that. Here's a Madewell top. This is not a more recent style, but it's just kind of a classic, especially pair of jeans, pair of boots. I say that all the time with a lot of fall pieces, but it is a size large. It does have some light pilling or some light washwear, which I noted, but I did try it on. I was thinking about keeping it, but then I'm like, no, I don't need it. But hey, if I needed something like this to wear this fall and it was still listed, I might grab it. But I'm probably only gonna get about 20 to 25 at best for that, probably about 20. I sold this brand once, and it is, where's the tag? It's L-E, I think it's French, L-E space C-O-Q space Sportifo. And since I've already butchered so much today, it is a size large, but it definitely runs small. I mean, this is more, and I looked to see if they made kids sweatshirts like this, and they don't. So I think it's just running small. I think this would probably be better fit for an extra small or small in women's, but some of these by this brand can sell for $40, $50 with that because the sizing's a little off. At least to me, I'm expecting 25, maybe up to 30. I'm not gonna lie, I think a couple of these were from a $2 a day, and I was trying to keep that separate, but I moved a couple over that I knew for a fact, but there might be slightly more, like a couple extra items in this. Whew, again, I wish I could film more quickly. This is Free People without the little metal tag, but it's just a cardigan Just a neutral cardigan. Oh, I did not notice that. There is a pretty significant spot. I did not notice that when taking photos, probably because the arm was covering that area. I will try to wash that and get that out and re-photograph it, but it's just an extra small. The little metal part of the Free People is gone, but it is Free People. I was steaming this when I was doing a chatty work with me, and what I noticed was there's a raw hem on one side, but not on this side, which I thought was interesting. It's intentional. It's like a style thing. But anyways, I will wash this and see if I can get that spot out. If I can get the spot out, I'm expecting about 25. It is oversized. Oversized sweaters do fairly well for me for Free People. So $25 to $30 is probably what I would expect for that. This is a little, very lightweight Anthropology jacket, blazer. The funny thing about this is in the pocket, one of these pockets was a US Open ticket. So someone wore this jacket and had their US Open ticket still in the pocket. But I cannot remember for the life of me what this brand is by Anthropology. And to be honest, I just don't have the patience to look. So I just listed it under Anthropology. You guys can leave the brand down below because I know I've asked on Instagram before. But this is a size 4. It does fit okay on the size 6 mannequin, but I do think it would be best for a size 4. Just a really nice basic, little bit of a puff sleeve, and then nice little accent with the side pockets. So I'm probably only expecting about 25 for that, but it's a nice basic. All right, the territory ahead is a brand I've sold a few times. This is a nice neutral with some texture. This isn't linen. Yes, it is linen. They make a lot of linen items. Because this is a great basic and a little bit oversized, I am hoping for about 25 for this. It's not a brand that I always pick up. In fact, I pass on it a lot, but it is a California brand, so I see it fairly regularly. This is a vintage men's button front shirt, and it does have a tag of some like consignment store or something like that. Anyways, it says 100% rayon dead stock, but this isn't the original tag, so I'm not sure why they said that. Size small, price $32 is how they priced it. I just left this on, but it is a vintage brand that can do somewhat okay. Some of the comps for more elaborate style shirts do pretty well. So Gooch, Gooch. I'm only expecting maybe about 20 to 25 for that, but some of them were like 50, 60 for some of the items of that vintage line. So this is a Lucky brand. It's a size extra small, but I thought this was so cute. Kind of boho, easy, casual, a really nice fall piece. I love gray. So I'll probably only get about 15 for that. Didn't weigh much, and it's product for me to list, which is awesome. This is a Torrid tank top, and it's a size 2, 2X. And how cute is that? It's got a little bit of eyelet accent up top, and with a pair of shorts, maybe a sweater and a pair of jeans to kind of layer this. I think it's a really great little floral piece. So with that, I'm expecting somewhere between around 18 probably. I just had a little bee in my house and it was making all this noise. So I got a cup, got something to slide under it, took it outside. I freed it to the world. So it was the buzzing that was driving me nuts. But all right, here is another Lulu's. No, this is Toby that was in that same floral bin. This is a little romper as well. And a size large, pretty cute, pretty deep V. And with this, the comps look like about 25, maybe 30. I was surprised. Toby is a boutique brand, so. All right, I thought this was a nice little fall layering piece. Anthropology Holding Horses. I've been passing on this brand a lot, but I just thought for fall, easy to layer. I like the colors with the blue, gray, and greenish. So this is a size extra small, but pretty cute. I'll probably only get about 15 for that. This is a Free People romper. It's an older tag. It's a little hard to see. It is a size 4, and I think it would be more of like a fitted style romper, kind of like a going out. It's got some sequins on it. It's It's got like a little bit of pockets, almost like a little bit dressier short, if that makes sense. And then a little bit of a sheer top. So I think with a pair of heels, if you're going out on town, you know, a night on the town, I should really stop this video. My communication skills are not on point today. Are they ever on point? I don't think so. All right, this is Ocean Current. This is a brand I've never picked up, but it was new with tags, men's. I'll probably only get about $15 for it, but it's a nice fall piece. I like the blue-green color, and it's a size large. It's not a very expensive brand. I believe it is a California brand, but I've never seen it or tried to sell it. So I figure, why not? This is a size 2. It does say extra long, but I think it's supposed to be kind of an ankle. This is American Eagle. It is the mom jean. They are just a distressed pair of mom jeans. There was a spot on here that I couldn't get out, so I might only get $10 for these. No, it was right here. And I did try to stain treat and I couldn't get it out. So anyways, I might only get about $10 for these, small profit, but I just didn't notice the spot at the bins. So, all right, my last pile. I feel like I've had so many distractions that I've had to like run around and anyways, this is a Rails dress. How cute is this? Little white. Rails is pretty expensive. I typically pick up their flannels, but I thought this was cute. I was worried because it was white at the bins, and there is one tiny little spot that I couldn't get out, which is back here, if you can see right there. I think that's pretty mellow, not very obvious, and this is size small, and the comps for this exact dress were between 40 to 50, so if I could get 40, that'd be awesome. There is some baby deer over there. They're eating my neighbor's bushes. It is the season of all the babies around here. The baby elk, the baby deer. All right, this is a brand I sold recently, very quickly. It's an Australian brand called August. I just like August better. I just think it's more fun to say. I don't think that's how you say it. This is a US size 4. It's a little mini dress, orange, floral, kind of boho, feminine, and the last one sold for me for around $60. That was a maxi dress. This one I'm expecting probably around 50, but I do have some watchers on it, and it's cute. And I'll keep picking up the brand if people keep showing interest in it. But honestly, like that's a brand I just found for the first time after reselling for 4 years. So We the Frye. This is a size small, but definitely an oversized fit. And the cuts or the slits are supposed to be there. There's also just some distressing that's intentional up here. Nice little thermal layering piece, a great fall piece. I'll probably get about 20 to 25 for that. This is new with tags Billabong. This was in the floral bin. I'm just gonna call it the floral bin. But it was new with tags, size large, and it's kind of got this Aztec print. It's a little midi pencil dress. And I don't know if I've ever picked up Billabong, but because it was new with tags, it retailed for $49.95. I thought, why not? Little surf brand. The only thing that I can say about this is I think I put it under brown. Did I put it under brown or black? Maybe black. It's kind of, I don't know if there's a name for it, but like in between brown and black. It's not quite dark brown. It's not quite a muted black. It's something a little in between. It could just be my eyesight, which I have good eyesight, but sometimes colors can be really hard in lighting. So I think I listed this under black. It's absolutely adorable. The comps for that were right around 25, which would be great. 2 more items. This was a boutique tag, and I have seen this Hyphe, Hyfve. I have seen this tag before, and I've never sold it, never picked it up. But this was a kind of a shacket dress. I'm assuming that's what it is. It's a size large. It would be oversized on me. You can see it kind of is above the knee on me if I were wearing it. It kind of has a shirt look, but it's a little bit more of like the weight of a jacket. It's got, not raw hem right there. It's a raw hem on the bottom. And I don't know if it's supposed to be worn as, It could just be worn as like an oversized jacket you could wear with jeans. So I couldn't find a stock photo for this, but it does just have a boutique tag with no original price. Some of the comps for some of these were actually 30 to 50 for some of the stuff that was new in tags. So I think I aimed a little high, partly because that looks like such a great October Halloween. It's got the orange and black. That's how I was kind of see it, but who knows? We're giving it a shot. Last item is another Urban Outfitters. This is a little bomber jacket and a little quilted, little quilted green. Not surprising that I picked it up. It is a size small. It's just BDG. And yeah, I'd be happy if I could get about 20, maybe 25 for this, just because it's a cute style. But that's it. That's another huge bins haul. This one I've actually already made. I already wrote it down. I've already made $130 back. I spent $147. So I've almost made all my money back. That's something I didn't do. I didn't tell you my solds. So this is going to be it. I will pop these on the screen. I meant to do these earlier, but one thing that surprised me is I picked up this poncho and it was by a brand called Coco and Carmen. I've sold this once because I got it in a swap box that I did a couple years ago with some reseller friends. And someone sent me a Coco and Carmen piece and it took a while to sell. So when I saw this poncho, I was like, but it was a cute style, classic style. So this actually sold in a day for $23, which I was really surprised about. It did even have a small pull in the fabric, which I noted. So I was really happy about that. The next one was a pair of boots that were vintage. And when I did a Google image search, it came back that these were the Abilene boots, Abilene. These sold in a couple days for $40. The comps were very mixed for these, but I picked them up for style. I didn't know the brand when I picked them up, and I'm so happy they sold. So I was really happy about those. Corky's shoes. My mom actually picked these up. These sold for $39, my full asking price in a day. And I was able to find the exact style, which is great. And Corky's is hit or miss for me, but these were in almost brand new condition. So one of the surprising ones that sold was an H&M dress that looked beautiful for fall. If I can show a close-up of the print, it was just fall colors, fall vibe. Yeah. It was H&M and I listed it, I think, for $29. It was a size 6 and it sold for $23 in a couple days. And I was really, really happy about that because I do not pick up a lot of H&M. That was also in that floral bin. There was an Astor top, A-S-T-R. This is a boutique brand. It's not the cheapest brand, but I don't really have much luck with it. So I was really surprised this sold for $21 in a few days. It was a size XL. It did have a nice little off-the-shoulder accent, but it was fairly basic. So yeah, I was surprised by that and definitely a good return. And then the last item from this day that sold was a pair of Lululemon speed shorts. These sold for $18, but they were stained in a couple spots. I did try to stain treat. I couldn't get it out. It wasn't obvious with the floral print on it, but I was really happy with a quick sale for flawed Lululemon at $18 because they weighed practically nothing. So again, I already made $130 back of the $147 I spent, and I still have a lot more to sell. So anyways, be sure to hit the thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.